At last week's Halloween meeting, Jim Barber talked about the scariest 22 words that have ever been written. This week, Jim offers another side of the AI story. Please help me welcome ATM Gold, Jim Barber.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. My fellow Toastmasters, our most welcome guest this evening. In the spirit of Halloween last week, I gave, as Alan just indicated, a presentation about what I consider the 22 scariest words ever written. For the sake of those people who weren't here, I'm going to repeat it tonight because it's only 22 words. Now, this 22-word statement was not written by a bunch of crackpots or conspiracy theory people. This was written by such people as Bill Gates, the vice president of development at Google, and other people like that. Some of the smartest people on the planet. At last count, over 500 of them have signed this statement. Mitigating the risk of extinction from AI should be a global priority alongside other societal scale risks such as pandemics and nuclear war. In other words, some of the smartest people on the planet are warning us that AI could cause the extinction of the human race. I'm here tonight to present a rebuttal, sort of. A statement, another statement. I didn't write this. I'll tell you more about it later. But another statement presenting a different point of view. And I'll read it now. ChatGPT, that's one of the AI processes. ChatGPT has been trained on a vast amount of data, which is both its strength and its Achilles heel. It can regurgitate information with impressive speed and accuracy, but it can also throw in some absolute nonsense that makes you question if it was trained on a secret database of dad jokes and conspiracy theories. And it continues. Despite its occasional inaccuracies, ChatGPT is a reminder that humans are still essential. They have the power of discernment, critical thinking, and a sense of humor. And let's be honest, there's no AI on the planet that can match their ability to appreciate a good joke or to laugh at themselves. Very wise. Now, who said this? ChatGPT. This was artificial intelligence commenting on itself.
Just like a machine.
Just like a machine. Now, to me, this did not scream that this was written by AI. This sounded very, very human. 70 years ago, Alan Turing, one of the founders of the whole IT movement, said that he didn't know when computers, or even if computers would be as smart as human beings, but he said, he came up with a way of being able to tell. He said, if you can communicate with an unseen entity. At that time, they were using teletypes because that was the only thing that was available. But now, if you can communicate with an unseen entity and you don't know, you can't tell whether they are a human being or a computer, then the computer is as smart as a human being. And frankly, with this, when AI was asked to comment on itself, it produced this. It's getting darned close to developing the same intelligence that a human being has. I do agree, and this is something that I mentioned last week in my presentation, that again, we have an advantage, because basically I had not found this at the time that I gave my presentation, but I said that AI has a flaw, it has a weakness, and that is it cannot dream, it cannot fantasize, it cannot have hunches, it cannot guess, it cannot do these things that human beings can do. And ChatGPT acknowledged that and said that human beings have the power of discernment, of critical thinking, and they have a sense of humor. So we are not doomed necessarily to extinction. We can win against AI, but we can't do it by trying to outthink it logically, because we can't. It's already ahead of us, or it's drawing even, and it may be soon drawing ahead. We can do the things, though, that AI cannot do. And those are the things that we need to be focusing on. Those are the things that we need to be developing, because those are the things that are going to allow us to win. Mr. Toastmaster.